Alright, I'm seeing Mammy Mobi Biakwaba. Now I'm in Fambra Mega TV and platform we so. And there a Monday new week. What I say? Second week of John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency in office. Now I was here and some DB air koso papa. Na muina munim and sama air koso. Efa Ghana Police Service. A year inspector. A year of Ghana Police. That is IGP. Inspector. A year Inspector General of Ghana Police. Yewra Kwaku. A year Kufu Dampare. Na owura we na Yewra John Dramani Mahama yi strategy say on the report, the vivid report. I fought a Chiman South, killing no nipan or trail mukra or the Chiman South in 2020 elections. And no, and a man away hot. Na Yewra John Dramani Mahama Semina Bekaya and Chay ena SHS has school na barno da for babonti edin si bibetu bia. Ewa kufa ado pen na penso. Se aduane ni ho enkura ne ni aduane. What you say on crowded bus school a dreamy niho inti the one in Mercy corner no ship. Na Yewra John Dramani Mahama, what did you see one check? And no modi betu just and cranny or mobile school na so mobile. Our phobia and pay piani. A money a money ba. Gary and our pibiama ba. Sebi, ye mo canoa pibiama ba. Sebi a ban ba commandino because o much the more a driane ba kukura any or buffer stock. Aban the buffer stock ka enye kaket for kra ka no shipa papa. Na good news a woman say Yewra John Dramani Mahama instructed the Charles heads of SHS no any enkofo mudimu se omunye da omu provide aduane emma nkwada no said the nankofo ka se o akwai Yewra John Dramani Mahama be this wa obegu SHS obey say that cheap propaganda no me mo bian dada se owura ni ba bi gu SHS na oba be shemu kena na we na Ivan Kyei Innocent de bia meka abrante we obi na tima bobe papa wakopiem ewo ahoto 92.3 what you say ahoto FM so oni Alaska de don ehia na we video what you say hu dimina anyhow omusi yomusa science any bro modi kasa utimusa ampa enkofo ni abre and this the Mahama administration they won't allow anybody to tarnish Papani image for propaganda sake. No. Yanko na inkuti ensem no emu enchiri mo ankasa sedi isiko ye ne yakoba midnaka ina ebeto aso ewo yam platform we eso yakopon enhira onka ho eni abre na brain na support am the time mega mochi ewo be platform we eso yanko na inkuti ensem no emfa embre koba yebeto aso
na ye kan ho asem has to do with the elections.
Okay.
And the Akufo-Addo aban ne the omoaye and the need for us to change. And I think that call was subscribed to by Ghanaians overwhelmingly. And I ne aban no amamfo packing the scene change. Because this is the second phase. It's not just about change, but it's about what happens subsequently. Because change there is the easiest part of it. Kasa bebrebe ni aye nyina no change no is just a smaller part of it.
A smaller part.
Oh yes. It's just a minute. Yes, changing the struggle no nyina the afuom na ye change na wahu no. Enumpo nie. The aka ni mu na dawso because Alaska expectations of Ghanaians are very huge.
It's serious.
And so we have a Ghana Gina CCI and said the democracy ati apansam na enyuma sem state na nkasa no public trust or institution as for no ni hona. We need to start from ground zero and make sure that we rebuild state institutions, rebuild your saying hope in the system. Now build the economy itself. Sabaya Ghana betimi ejina na nice be and this thing ain't an easy job. And it's not going to be a partisan politics as usual. Said a man for him so yanso aduru yaso yamrenie said that mentality now you fail so easily. Because maybe aduru no Ghana for nyina have come together. I want to take a keen interest in what happens in this country going forward. And Tina de Biameka say governance at this time is a public enterprise. Or be a part of it. And it will take the collective might and the collective support of all Ghanaians. Serbia bet me achieve whatever that we intend to achieve. And the task never anymore no so like na me catch who am for jubilate. Yes, some are jubilating because they think say change and necessary so Ghana for 9 relative to Nebuchadnezzar administration now about we yet. Yes, that is maybe a Ghana for binum no mojo money, but I think say maybe from where I sit and I look at the task ahead, it's not an easy thing.
But
Jumaden. And I'm just hoping that we say there be a catch us Ghana for say the city no say Ghana near a politician in China we are seeing saying you know when
exactly
the very moment they come to power, then power has a way of sucking wisdom from the heads of our people. All of a sudden it becomes something different. I just hope say people will not go that particular line because Ghana for chiramana there this ade ba kwa we ya won survival arrogance.
That's right.
Sakasa fina mena me power na se Akufo do be 8 years say onam danche mu okono we na se hu no ho.
You huro no.
Yeah, that is how. Until we will be we very smart now, you're very intelligent. We be take a cue from what has happened to Akufo now they too hopeful and sana was start here by mu. Sa homa so duru ya so ya na say no. Sa and ever ko obi ordinary or sending a test or responded to from and now test room few be sa na best start.
Right.
Obi our friend obefa sometimes so you see some of these things and I make us say if you don't manage it well and not one her situation they say the city here now one who said the name you will get messed up in this whole thing but at the end of the day the idea here when say Ghana near man betimi akoye and I'm sure say John Mahama being president before or no one the mistake and the strength coming back and I think it's a perfect opportunity for him to lay the foundation
to right the wrongs.
Yes, but not just to right the wrong, to lay a solid foundation for a takeoff. Okay. So you see, Ghana no be yes, we need to move on, and this 4 years we should be a platformer. Yeah, they building that particular saying foundation, for that takeoff. And I think that at this point he has whatever that it takes to build. Anything that numbers when your parliament, are very important.
Right.
All the constitutional challenges over the years, and they one yes, straighten things. And I think that this is the right time for him to use the numbers to straighten things up so that we move on.
Right, but I say live on radio on 92.3. Mami for breaking news be Enfantum. This letter is from the presidency. Now presidency letter omodia ba enyana say Ebacho Yasuneti Enfamame, Office of the President, 10th January 2025. Now, when the Inspector General of Police, Ghana Police Service, National Police Headquarters, Accra, Ghana, dear Mr. Dampare, request for immediate investigation into the death of 8 Ghanaians during the 2020 and 2024 general elections.
FM 92.3.
Now, John Dramani Mahama office actual Ediama Dr. Kufu Dampare say, Enipa 2020 and 2024 ya bomutuo ekuwam our election mono Dampare yes obeyem hwehwemu so that the perpetrators will be brought to book. Ivan, what do you make of this?
Alaska, I think Ghana for a nyatwem. Unse aban society mahuni pa bebra Dampare should be maintained, Dampare should do this obia tiagumo ye
a PR
propaganda na se for but Alaska from where I sit I think Dampare will a lot of things to answer.
That's right,
because you see
and when the man
Ghana for has been very charitable about some of the way because Niama happen under Dampare time in terms of peace in as for yes there are aspects I am not condemning him outright
entirely
or ne positives and as for me I appoint IGP as to whether he sit or he goes home. I have no interest, I don't even care, but the most important thing is there are a lot of things that Dampare need to answer and when I have been telling you over the years.
That's right.
IGP be no one pencil yabubo ni patu okunipa soldier for the police for the disaduma Dampare
exactly.
And in all these things, because he has people in the media, they do the PR work for him, and he gets away with it. Now, no, Botiano, you say in Sassam, police for almost in Nipa 5, Omoboa, they kill more than 15 people. Yet the answer to a man in the past, Kataso. Go to Botiano and ask the people. Police for kill them. Alaska, yet here till date, so the bullion van issues nearby. na ade you afi
That's right.
Kwan ya fa so ye koyi police suspect from your friend saying
custody.
from custody ahomache say e koyi na shoot up see ye na yanko bia sa ankrofo mienu ye bom na ukoka sa se bi nkura se we a kwan na beji atum till date police for ntimi e my be explanation asem si a Alaska every institution bia no they have PR communication department asem si a at least for clarity because governance no is not a cult.
That's right.
A public enterprise. So the way you need to engage public constantly. So in America, in SMC, you see police giving briefing and as a form from the sea. For some time now, as SMC, media station won't even for police in police in church room. All that you have to rely on a piece of paper, a policy for more than less than 10 lines explaining everything. Nobody in the casa. Na PR department in as for na can you be no more. So for where I sit, I think there Senka Parliament in the tram near serious. Ebianka Dampare issue we can resolve.
That's right.
Because I am not accusing him say or na kukumbi, but I'm saying say under his watch.
Oh, you're the leader.
Oh, nipo mo wu ya ku mo police for the sa de na ya turn the market shocker no. Ya de shock amanfo ku amanfo okrom enya de ketewa. Alaska, some of these things must not go. And I know that among for a lot of near my Bible
That's right.
So as to whether he continues or not, that is not my business. Me appointee IGP.
But
that is up to the president to do. But the questions that he need to answer. I mean from uncle Unkranza. Yantia na say papa abrantie bi yakoyi ni free ni dem police for kobo ni to okun no.
That's right.
Police for call her. They were supposed to maintain peace. At the end of the day, no dey see. Asem we me take na me bu yafu. Police for ended up killing another boy. Besi na what ya set up commission inquiry bi.
That's right.
Ya investigate obi ni na se for no. Techimai wo de ono kra de wa chirichiri. Any other incident asisi wo kroma say. Sa ye okọ Islamic secondary school and wo Kumase no. Hwe kwa ya fa so atia gas issues no dorso. So I think say obi call say yem frɛ no na o ma kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm yi nsɛm no. I think say it's appropriate because ade no say nyam ku busuani a what in who ni differently.
That's
but
right.
I can't one who say yes. I can't. Because how do you explain say yes police for we well involved in the billion van attacks and then as for them police for team achi obodo makoye custody we expect the investigation because adechi na police for issue statement say ya de omo kwa abonten now
na sankrofo na ye de omo kwa ni atutu omo sa
ya ko shoot omo akumo
and there was exchange
of bullet na yanku obi a okoka san nkwasa bi nkwasa same ya na president to joti na issue we ya kata so na awu eno anu no obi enka ho asem and the guy is still there and people are shamefully on TV other places asking say your friend say man IGP you see me that am catch no IGP or no IGP I don't care but I'm expecting say the same people will call for justice for those who lost their lives
right.
Because Ghana is not a police state and we cannot live in a country where extrajudicial killings becomes the order of the day. Man for obitimi ku man for police for nipo mo ku mo okroma is anya de ketwa. Alaska, we need to investigate some of these things. We are going forward, you know. Then we know what to do and what to say because say your kata we so na ebufa so na in the future we don't know what is going to happen to anybody. You understand?
Right. I will share Love on Radio on 92.3. Ghana for back kaya. John Dramani Mama ni NDC campaign you know. Womo emphatic assess omo ba nipa maku 8 2020 ye kuom anana dokura ko ho no won tumi anko mamu yakọ but okokasi mamamu eye region one to abamfa mame no any 2020 year ye to 2024 year nipa ye kuom no John Dramani Mahama afa eye nimpanifo so at catch Dampare say on oyiyanu bi omusi basun begwa yempe eye body bi fesure na Dampare ene ni outfit no enhwehwe nkrofo a eku san nkrofo we simple.
Alaska, I dare way you don't even need Dampare to lead any investigation because killings no na for na cause no.
No, okay letter now.
Okay.
He is the IGP. So under ni outfit and ni watch and AC. So you cannot do anything
No. Sir, in America, the president has power to set up investigative teams outside the police as well. Because at the end of the day, the police, people who move video, some of them are police officers in uniform. So how do you ask the police to investigate yourself? It doesn't make sense. You understand that?
Okay.
So we can set up other investigative body, and the IGP and the police officers, will be people who appear and provide information for the commission to do whatever that they want to do.
But I think going forward, we'll read the letter.
Yes. So me young who letter, but I think that it will not be appropriate for the police to investigate itself. I know that nothing will come out of it. You understand? Some of this in Myanmar I see in the past in Alaska. We cannot slide over them. You understand?
Okay.
Because some of these things are very, very, very. You want to do something?
Mamin kai letter no.
All right.
Okay, Ma Ruby Akwaba.
Alaska Medioso.
Memao Afishapa.
I think when I sang, I feel the same radio now. I want to buy, I want to TV so.
Okay.
I want to radio, I want to TV now. Yatimia Queen.
Right. But I'll say, I was Mamin kai letter and Nafi Yemfa and I'll say, dear Dr. Dampare, request for immediate investigation into the death of 8 Ghanaians during the 2020 and 2024 general elections. I've been instructed by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to formally request your office to initiate immediate investigations into the tragic deaths of Ghanaian citizens during the 2020 and 2024 general elections. These incidents, which occurred in the various parts of the country, have left a lasting scar on our democratic process, and it is imperative that justice is served for the victims and their families. To ensure the investigations are comprehensive and transparent, we respectively propose the following: establishment of a dedicated investigative task force, form a special task force within the CID to focus solemnly on these cases, ensuring undivided attention and efficient handling of this matter. 2. Collaboration with witnesses and families. Conduct the thorough interviews with eyewitnesses, victims, families, and other relevant individuals who may provide crucial information. 3. Review of electoral security arrangements. And under that, investigate the role and actions of security personnel deployed at the affected police stations to determine their involvement or oversight.
I don't know the Nepal just or
any physical and other materials. Mami share their Ninsa Eshe letter na say.
I don't know the Nepal just or the call grounds cannot be anymore. So if anybody would do investigation, it shouldn't be the police to lead any investigation.
Okay.
Because it's about asking the police to investigate itself. Which to me is inappropriate. You understand?
Right.
So I think that our suspect is able to set it up. When it comes to investigation, we can set up a team, a task force, or whatever. People with a lot of expertise in as far or collaborating with the police to do investigation. But for the IGP, because whatever outcome be will indict the police service. Alaska, are you sure the police will come out with something that will indict themselves? Are you sure?
No.
Can the public even take that too serious? I think that this is something a Ghana for but the approach is wrong. It's wrong.
So I think Abba say
yes.
They are doing the listening.
Yes, because the police cannot investigate itself. I know the day,
you cannot be a judge in your own
No. It's hiding the procedural way that has been adopted. It's wrong. And I think that the president should think over it again and maybe reconsider other options. Because the police may sit down, do thorough investigation per this guideline that has been rolled out. But not the day, how many people do you think will trust and believe whatever Dampare has for the Bible thing?
Right.
So I think that is very, very important going forward. Some of these mistakes we don't even we don't come across them because at the end of the day, we are there na public accept here cost 90 work.
Right.
Resources will be committed. Because Dampare and lead this idea way, even though it's 2020 no IGP, right?
That's right.
Yes, but going back there to do, and then whatever be the outcome, will be an indictment on the entire police service in as for them. Alaska, and it will not give us any proper closure
Madam say, Ivan Kyei Innocent Atenika. Marubi, your take on this, like, even though I'm not part of the discussion, but Abba, I have breaking news, okay?
Alaska, I'm going to tell you for.
That.
Na me ma official fan so. Na me fasa kwenye we empa I want to FM for a for say. Empa mu chase o mate me ka che.
That's right.
Na adwuma na do so e why say bi mu fa na bi mu so fa. En say me ni I want to dey me ntimi ndwane fi I want to da. Na ya na mo bisan say o mu ntimi nka e adwuma na sa na etie. Alaska nkwana yo obi obetimi atia tana radio so 24/7 for the whole year.
That's right.
Edum rebe intend na we commander of the airwaves no. We say Kodiabe King Kong. This year. Anyway, me so me yankwanta bunache this year. Ntengira ya bako. Ntimi chaga na fo nyina na me mo bibia so official pa. Na me dis akwanya we enda Ghana for asi. Say special enkan nkwanta staff no ti region for. Sa much me to aba ama the NDC and President John Dramani Mahama. Just da bia yeti ansama ya de ka akira omo message ya de ka across yeka 24-hour economy. Yeka Women Development Bank. Yeka just so much to no. Now Alaska, and na Ivan Kyei no. The most easiest thing is a change. Now and day no and a doors.
Okay.
And to Ghana for the message say, let us all work together. Now bear with us so that we will deliver to the people of this country. Alaska, Manya Kwenya I follow for the 3 days of the governance. I participated slightly. Now I participated slightly. Now met me catch us on Mampeni John Dramani Mama is up to task. So I joined the obey yet. Now let's go later now you know. Every the presidency from Dr. Calusius Hono. I think say it's in order. Alaska me kase menu yakasa semwe sa the death of Ayarik. I mean nanim crofo mo botio kumo. Okay, Techima South issue na see here. Okay, Abugosi issue na see here. And some other areas krano. Some of us at our police station they were gunshot and other things. So say Penny John Dramani Mama in our manifesto now and pro bono. Ya shegana for boss say nyame adom na yetimi wini power e be investigate into the death of the Ghanaians in during the election time.
You were one of them.
Yes, I advocated for it. The death of all these people. I have actually advocated for it. And I think that's in order. I was so happy say there's a step being taken on my IGP. I think Ivan raised a very nice conversation. That is why it is governance. That is why Edu say Obia Dinajin Baba. And I think say President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC will listen to anybody that bring any suggestion. Ivan Alaska. Who needs to Ayawasu West Wagon? Who needs in other areas now? I think say we all come to agree say is the hoodlums of the MPP and the Ghana Police Service for being now that was involved in this issue. So I feel say or draw my attention to something say you can't be a judge in your own court. Say you say police for the bedding somewhere your money palma. So I think say we have to reconsider that aspect of it. Now say if you even independent investigative body by a thorough investigation now to me young performance, I think it will be in order because we should formalization procedure with a forensic investigation, eyewitnesses, family relations and other things, you know. Meaning say Ghana Police Service nimpa perform mukunkolai. They know. They know.
When yes, Ghana Police Service say appropriate quarters be. Okay. Now penny be na send message na aba. Also Alaska by also Nidini should remain way. Also one it seems innocent. And TSC the Ghana Police Service IGP down perpetrated this crime, you know. On one casa and investigate, but our person Ivan say Abani are very intelligent. The Dampare's job is now on the line.
That's fact.
Yes,
that's fact. And yes, fact. But I don't
approach, you know. So we will be what police with this way now. Government here very smart.
Police intelligence.
That is it.
Yes.
Or say, what bristle na the buy?
Yes.
And now we now would no. Ain't he? To send a cast of Safon San no. China was say under your watch went to me and Shema say Niama we are no here. There's a woman to me here.
That's fact. Now Alaska, I make no me say say tax force here omuti and then me say only local government expert Edin Komobi or say a bam bi or bano is the president anamwa.
That's right.
Whether you are the past president or you are the present president, the law says it's the president that can appoint and disappoint.
That's right.
Nti me gidi say other the IGP na ho fufuro na be so IGP na be investigation.
That's right.
So let us have that confidence too. I think say either there will be a new IGP say new IGP back here that's issue one of an investigating letter or continue the administration of that. But I think say the police will do a thorough job. I think it's service with integrity. That has always been me with the police service.
Right.
So maybe Jidi say I want to be exonerated because I was one of the people that campaigned thoroughly about the death of this young guy Omowu, especially Reverend evangelist student now who Banda area.
Salas.
Yes. So it was so painful. And it said this Mr. President had this information release with the buy immediately. Let me thank him. Say Mejidi say we have started implementing our manifesto. So it's in order. So it's led with IGP. So why any years were our JJJ?
May I say, you have a substantive issue. A police for the message now no musene. But I could also say, Alaska, I disagree with Ivan. This assignment wants to determine the competence of the IGP. This will determine the fate of the IGP.
Okay.
That issue said the fate of IGP and the competence of IGP. No, yes, you have got to do the issue. Now, IGP, no, I want to just know better now.
IGP is not a person.
Alaska, me, I want to say something.
It's the office.
It's the office, yes.
And the said to determine the competence. John Mahama can tomorrow wake up and say that IGP should go, another IGP will come.
Will come.
That's right.
Yes.
So, and determine the fate.
So if a was a because IGP near the office.
Yes.
IGP near the title of Nipana and I don't know it.
Alaska, IGP na Kasakran earlier letter a man for actual litany of Nema Koso under his watch. People want him to be investigated.
That's right.
So I think that me, President Mahama, yeah, they have to be very honest with you because yet Kroma Akufo-Addo attended for good years. Nobody even spoke about this particular thing. So
right.
for him to take office few days after, to have it on top of his mind, to call for investigation, I think that or deserve commendation.
Right.
But my issue has to do with the procedure.
Okay.
You understand?
The approach.
Yes. The approach. Because we don't want a situation where robbers are Ayantiana Kaka issues you could see set up. And then you will not commission.
That's right.
But the inclusion of some individuals be on the board no. Nipana not telling you no soldier ni penny soldier ni I don't know mububo to no. I know the day.
Video on the video
something after.
That's right.
All the judgments in the buy and check and an mammy, you know, I think about combo back to US and about into Bakukumba and about Kusukoda prison. Okay.
That's
You
right.
remember that issue?
Sure.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, when they concluded that Yawaso West were gonna mo ye Nemana Frakadam na I think a month after and an mammy you do US Bakukumba.
Baku jail.
And I will so Kunipa until you lose the two children.
We are not trust no exonerating microphone.
Yes.
So that's pure natural justice.
Alaska, so me that's my concern. The approach is good, but police to investigate itself. If I tell you, so I trust them. Na me boy, yeah, police officer in Penifo more Sunday, but I'm sorry.
You disappoint them.
That is why program and your IPAC never tonight consensus. We are offering opinion, and I think that we respect Obia opinion. And your IPAC nearby, I concur. The differences in opinion no kind of I don't know so that's my position. I think that if it must be done, it must be done well.
But I say now to the substantive issue issue as if see on board a power crisis.
Okay.
Now according to statistics John Dramani Mahama transition team nature say Emro Mabe kono engage the national security. And I bisa say procedure ni modalities be near so a ye de procure oil. And so about now outgoing government everything is intact. I feel only to be told say last minute ni say we should abandon to me anya enough provisions for oil. I bet to me power ye machines and lights in the bet to me it is so. Now buying now say twa no ho outgoing we to doom so beba once some here so utena pana here if you say 5 hours if you say be take it just 2 days as it stands now IPPs no so ye nkrofobia yes ye di womuka nana don the state of the nation address or say Ghana is not broke and then akwa ban say eye gridco yes so anka omu wo eye maintenance bi anka was omu ye last quarter of last year I was somewhere October ya be yansa number be na ban for the way so technical team na tena say no omu aye say etisadia omu a postpone to the next 2 weeks abani so make sure ni mani ya John Mahama say we make provisions are actually say light no to me enko off. Yes. So I like Yanko Ivan.
Yes, and that is leadership. I like his approach. And then by you saw some traces of despondency, that kind of uncertainty, what is going to happen, you know. I like the way President now, sorry, yeah, our address Ghana for give them assurance. And proud to that, you know. Now our task, your friend is the chief of staff.
That's right.
I'm gonna meet the technical team. More try to find a way about how to. That is leadership. That is all that leadership is about. Alaska, exerting authority over situation and informing the people your plans and how things will be done. It's very, very crucial and very, very important. But you see, Meka said that Akufo-Addo chapter in our politics is closed. Because the more people might think, say, but Alaska, something like can be any, and yet abroad any adjumpone and the whole team. Why would you even do this particular thing? And I mean, I'm for say, Omoka say, I don't know, you 5 hours, never any sign a light is so.
That's right.
You're more kind of a stock. What is running, a sign.
Okay.
The remaining a yawo. So as we speak, a running and day.
Okay.
But so many fans say a running could see next week, not a sign that what we have in stock is just 5 hours.
At the what up prepaid. Now the main way no asa now the bonus as him.
We have an interpretation.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So
Sesiano, what is running? No, we don't know when the bit may take it. It could be days, it could be months, it could be whatever. Okay. But and there, stock now. Yeah, they bamuno. That is what I have 5 hours. You know. So I think that I like the swift approach I buying here, and then a car yet the IPPs. Somewhere around 2.2 billion. And this can get to us now. Last 2.6, right? As a kind of sort of musi no crown Alaska. We said whom we ye. Na yet me atna de we ho. Na other contract ne connections e wo ho. That is what people were interested. E kwan ye fa so a ye transport a Mary to Kumasi. The $36 million involved in the transfer. When I need free Dubai back the cost no enye sa.
I would independent power producers
Alaska John Mahama administration na air corner and now making sure say energy crisis no all the power so by the time all corner over 5,336 megawatt of power your peak hour you will know I think there were 3,600
so your access
go and check the last 8 years Akufo-Addo obedi amamwe dodo saying and who so publicly we can how much they've added to our energy
no
absolutely nothing crude crown and why a problem refinery now there was attempt to turn your friends amana viable because anya hwe oil no the what people don't know is the oil no automatically won't even find Congo machines in
that's right.
Because there are varieties obi use light crude oil obi use there are differences
and yeah baba process
yes and the no at least anya hwe no yentimi nya bulk processing for external distribution they be use no ha na de enka ton no betimi aye a refine ama ya use e wo ha ton no buy oil na wo ha no mo ton ye and render the place useless. So at to emergency crana, the place to even refine this oil no cry another problem. What I said, a throw the messy situation that the Akufo-Addo government elevate Ghana in. Sa sector ya can na put an order no. No vice president Daddy Alaska so and then give you that picture skill way no, but the whole attempt in say yenye na dum somra. I said, "Doom son by na yanka say, oh yeah, can Sir John Mahama oba ye." But san him will not fly. Because Obian him say the gentleman took over and 3 days he could have my. And if this is the situation, you can't blame him for that. You understand? Because how can the whole country, you know very well, say crude, we need to have it in excess. AC war and your IPPs then produce power and as for those challenges are there. But for us, even crude kaka cry in your bino. A chop bonena jubonia, a windy party. Yeah, bro. Now you're making government so unpopular because the overwhelming support of Ghana for that banner. But to me, I think that one approach Pepper has to do with the transparency. By now, my Ghana for
that's right.
What is happening? So now, no, I don't know the whole beer what actually happened. You can't begrudge the president that you only wait to say and support to say the approach or the Baba just to ensure say we remedy the situation. You know, that is what we need to do. And I think that there are contingency and emergency things that can be activated as we speak to ensure say everything oil because to get oil known as for there are other emergency situations I bet me I employ measures I bet me employ just to ensure the light and go off because maybe a Ghana for NNM they are not ready for those things. Say Ghana benya power shortage. It should be about your friends saying power generation as for it should be about your friends say energy oil as for and gas as for Alaska a 12 gas processing plant because say how well and you take care of it. The Jamahama yesi hono if certain attentive you crack also am I to improve ya
phase 2 cry
and then nkanda yen can same way. So the question coming back to say 8 years what has been the significant way yet me our energy sector and kind doom so by the thing of the past because maybe a Ghana Genesis here a man for a newman say you to be newman a man for a say the economy will stabilize. A man for a say CD dollar no will achieve certain stability. A man for a say or mind betting young to be a sabi hope best are coming back. Businesses will thrive and those kind of stuff. Alaska at the early stages, NASA will be devil with energy crisis at this level. I know the day it will further compound problems now.
That's right.
Because so every enterprise in this country rely on the energy sector to thrive. You understand? So it's good to say. The president has been very smart enough. So when the 3 ministers na Babontina areas na here pa this time
that's right.
And I appointed because to appoint the AG to deal with issues of corruption and as a forum to appoint the finance minister just to ensure that the economy is in a mess and then to appoint the energy minister to take care of. I think that John Mama is being strategic and it tells you he has really learned a lot because appointment now what's in China who we see say he's been very tactful.
That's right.
Individuals or do mobile and the timing and the essence of those ministry, the role that they play and how crucial it is. I hope say it will continue like this and the people he's putting out there will not disappoint him.
That's
because
right.
this time if they disappoint, they will not disappoint the president. They will disappoint the entire Ghanaian people.
Exactly.
And say Ghana for Vexia. They say Alaska, we never been to know. Or we never go beside Kufuado. Say Ghana for Bufuni say Bachua. You can't survive it in this country. Because my catch is a first, those few people, those stomach journalists, not radio, so set your agenda. Alaska, you can go on social media and set your own agenda.
That's right.
Information is flowing. So as a government, all that you do is to do the right thing. Give people your friends saying the opportunity to say something good about the government by doing the right thing. But you cannot afford to mess up because people will not forgive you. So I'm hope say the starting from where I see and I think there are glimpses of hope, even though economy and things are in bad shape. But I'm sure so when approach in the choir so I hit the ground running and the kind of personnel as for I hope so to continue like this and this energy sector way problem now. So if his assurance is anything to go by, I'm sure say he will be able to deal with the situation. Ghana need to do so because that is what they wish. Well, government no nimpa say oil no besan, gas no besan. Almost said no yes I didn't know. Say by Ghana for will turn around and say oh you are oba or the doom so aba because over here in the past they attempted to equate Doomso to John Mahama.
That's right.
When indeed the gentleman did more than any other government in recent times in dealing with the energy sector crisis. Because by the time I'm not we are not your energy were around 1,900 something. By the time he was leaving the office, now you're the number over 5,000 and over. Alaska. And it's such a government now making such an initiative, how do you even turn around and blame him? And I want to buy no take credit say you solve energy sector way it turn out say be na corona na we near the energy sector neighbor. And we have PDS and
that's right.
They see the one I investigate. You see come 6 months I was
8 months.
8 months na wa hefa. So Alaska Akufo-Addo there da bia me ka say obi antan no 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 am so onye hu ye de waye ndi na last me ka say Nyankopon ni be didi no otegem afa na opagya nade na bati moya one na nye yes because boni e wadi no so hwehwe na ni so for chese
ja Nyankopon ba hwehwe na ni
na Alaska ade a papa we yaye no
oh that's right
so ana he doesn't even by this time no onye hu ye ba woni ade ba kwa e de no say sa wo power na nipa na twa ho asia mo yo yesa masa boss na se for no ma e de unse ba bia waduru no those people are still around. First week, 1 month, they will be around. But after 1 year going, obi awasa se atire ho na ka wo from there going now what na say now who go through things and obehu say obla the fool obi na kan ye. So I think say ono ankasa behu ye bom paya man say Nyankopon mani hu say enkwatenten de be bobi mano. He should live to see ono ankasa ni wickedness ne niema wa ye o kroma say, and I'm assuring you that Ghana will get better.
May I say, Ivan the Prophet, and I will attend in Kano. Live on the radio downtown 92.19 minutes into 4 p.m. Before that, Tiwe Mami.
Doom so be a besino, and yet Jomahama. Memo bia nadao. Jomahama nyahe, and an ekufadu. And the MPP for nan, the course ye, omunim. Nante, Eugene joining me, I had the documents no, a betro. Ye con who meeting, ye need a for con who meeting. So beka wa weti me pɛ me ka sɛ eka aban we AMPP aban ɛde no wan hwe ya after 2025 no dum so ebebe ba no and then what are we talking about na me show eka aban we ɛde mpanyifo ne ka ana ne yanka no kresa according to say free senior high school no ye nyina ne anim sɛ aduane aye problem awofo bia aha me bia lines under na akufo do na awofo frɛ sɛ aduane ye problem ye nyina ne nkonkotwa aduane na nkra ne di eto de bia gare ne nkwan bi basa bi ye nyina ne ani ha sɛ buffer stock no na ban duo mu ka enti omu nya aduane no mu de aba ye nyina ne anim but at that time no only hwan kokasa na Charles for headmasters akabo hu sɛ this was the problem, but now Kokana na Kufado by Tintin Trinity and in Nebuchadnezzar and same to Amma who finds all Becca Senti. No Musro. I feel no muka because John Mahama Bayan or say, I feel headmasters here no Musro, Monsomon Casa, and no dinner headmasters now no Musro no, and then a Kufado because oh yeah, you bet you be you were dino. I feel no Mukasa no mu say, and Dianini ho, and Timoma Manuko Senior High School, more bar, Monfe Diani Momo. Mompe gari, mompe shito, mompe milk, mompe sanyo mani nyina shichire enka ho. O say, John Mahama Bay in Free Senior High School and cranny the aduane ko. That is wickedness. Boni, adwon boni ni beye, unya beyfo a. Wa won cause problem, enko cause me ka se John Mahama na.
3 FM. Yep.
Right, more Ruby.
Alaska. I think that the gentleman was very, very, very right.
That's right.
And Alaska, I want to say, as a political party, NDC, you're very, very careful with the devils around us.
With the devils
around us. And yes, Emfa. Alaska, I have been very, very, very close. You know my relation with the deputy, the minister designated for energy.
Very well.
It's a brother. We've been working together. Now, Alaska, now. Me as some way SC during the transition MPP aban and na dan ko akufado actually the Ghana funny transition team say oh mama worry we have taken requisition of a heavy fuel
as I rightly said earlier.
Yes, we have taken requisition for heavy fuel
2.3
now yeah man worry but no we ain't him say it will take 3 weeks and 4 weeks for the fuel to arrive
4 weeks
and then we take another weeks to treat it. And the end himself within the period of transition and Kebabi Juno, now we'll be able to solve this problem. Now the heavy fuel for the emergency plant SM because I don't know 9 IPPs. Oh,
92.3.
When 9 IPPs. The minister just get the catch. What did he tell you? Yes, your grandpa and that committee. The grandpa was the co-chair with John Janapo. And who say for some time now, someone procure heavy fuel in October last year. After that, Muslim Yamacha sign I could do this because scanner and getting for autonomy the campaign. After we never. Now that's one of the things that MPP for Muku say. Almost scanner mulo scanner cars mo edima microphone. Every month to bank account, you know it was a Thursday.
That's right.
And so Friday was holiday. And Omako did the following day, Omako na holiday. Saturday you don't go iska your polling station. So what will you do? Another, you see the weakness of MPP. They share the money to and chop instead of you to take care of critical issue. Another, what was our campaign? And this is why I will push President John Dramani Mahama say, Obibia what the Bonnie and then another should not go escort free. Another, what was the campaign? The MPP told us even Mahmoud Bamian Ankasa said if you vote for President Mahama, you vote for Dumso.
That's right.
And that was a message that they are sharing. Omudi Namkrum. Say you need to talk about Mampeni and John Dramani Mahama. Oh, Dumso Babesi. Now let's go. Asema John Janapo ebe yi omoto ema asema ebe di asema nde omudwane omudi blame beto President Mahama. So what was the journalism beside us? I said, well, we have a bad news for you. The bad news is that MPP for SC, they will not buy heavy fuel to power your generator until you want to do some. Now, I'm saying yes, it will take us 1 month to do some. Me as part of this government, yes, you have problem. Unless the minimum for 8 good years. 8 good years, I didn't come. We will never and ever sit down to say sorry to Ghanaians. No, we won't do that. We will, if you do that to Ghanaians and the NDC and 2028, and the idea as a political as people in government, opposition view. As people in government, we will make sure say Bonibia MPP for Dino. We will tell Ghanaians what I've done. So it means we will follow us to prosecute them.
You open the Pandora
box for everybody to see. So just imagine say a political party acting up a for 80 years. Ajay 2.6 billion US dollars at all say abamebetua and to fuel and to for emergency plant say you buy from power that plant. What a wicked government are you think that we will joke with them? So I'm pretty John Dramani Mahama kind and then Oko Amadia Muslim player I think it was yesterday. Okay, Ghana for say yes we are taking responsibility. There was a problem anything Ghana for to MPP for. Yeah, it will fix all the problem solution. Yeah, we have taken responsibility as government.
Okay, let's listen to him.
Yes.
Normally, to forestall blackouts because of the loss of almost 2,000 megawatts of power, we have to make provision for fuel. And this is light crude oil, heavy fuel oil.
Alaska, you see the hypocrisy. Omampeni as well other two Johnny. Now let's go. Honestly, we were really in prison and not done Akufo-Addo. Why can you be such a heartless man? Not done Akufo-Addo. Mean you say anyway, media until I never knew you had a president for the past 8 years. It never came to and maybe someone said that 8 years, what were you doing? So there was a man called Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he was the president. Me, I was just in prison, I didn't know what was happening. Alaska, we have wasted 8 years. And I think God will pay him for what he has done to the people of Ghana. And question God will pay him for what he has done to the people of Ghana. 8 years, this is what we went through. And because we didn't have access to the books, we didn't have access to documentation, we didn't have access to the presidency. I've just left Flagstaff and I'm coming. And I'm telling you that the things we are seeing as people in this country, I believe say, with the Ora, no, you just can't really see Ora Hospital. You now see oral university. You see now see oral you see toilets. Toilet in here. Oko to come here or they'll be much own toilet. Now see oral market. Na Ghana for adia oral ababa yama Ghana. For yes Alaska. Mkofo ma dia hiambo. In less than 3 minutes. I think Wednesday me I was on TV in the morning. You swearing in on Tuesday. Monday me swear in the morning I must say Muhammad Dum Swaba. Alaska, can you imagine? When I left the Black South Square, me drew fear around 3, around 8, 9 in the night. Light off.
So that is it. Inti credit no ena ye diama ye ahunto FM 92.3 FM. What yes ahunto yankopon ehira Alaska de don omu ana mobu aya yenso yitimi egada san same way bi edbeso Mega TV ahwefo na ade ewo bi de se MPP fo we no ahu omukọ enso munyanko papa ni na ne se eka omodi eja honom amaye John de mani Mahama sebi enya kaketwa eka anu ahyi pa ene the energy sector aye John the money Mahama and the IPPs no edi nkomo no anye se omu fiti omu di nkomo no matam petrol no ana fuel ne dia ma ne se ombra na yemfa nye edwuma no, it has to go into a process. There was some getting for processing. Now everything should be documented because last week minti ya men se kan any say you John the money Mahama anything bu the federal government of Nigeria and is also and the reasons why a Tinubu eba Mahama inauguration no the only one thing to tell Akufo-Addo say Akufo-Addo abong. Akufo-Addo abong because Tinubu couldn't attend Akufo-Addo's second term inauguration. And I'm meboa na Tinubu amba ana obaye. I am not sure. Mikaipa wamba yinipa. And the other neighboring countries, which is South Africa, Niger, Burkina Faso, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Mokani saying Rwanda, and the DR Congo. In fact, more than 20 neighboring countries in West Africa and Eba BP more Ghana. So this must tell you how Mahama is what valuable to them. Enti yedike aka ye mobiam fan cheap propaganda and criticize Mahama because Akufo-Addo so one kasa. There is no way Mahama a committee even when Mahama commits say and as even when Mahama ya dia emfata udu wanituma yebi jaw kurum ha nti maka ye na no tumfo sanse na washase ekika memdi abani no papa wanka ne wo wanka sa asem no in Akufo-Addo's government ke be yanke papa ye na tumfo tikoko so me bomi mu ase wakwa be yanka sa asem di jaka issue trim man issue trim sa said the issue trim Akufo-Addo penso. You want it like that, keep it in your head. Yeah, papa, pastor Mensa Utabo. Pastor Mensa Utabo. Sanko fo winum. Yin nyomo enum kasa ukuruma. We doesn't need their what? Their advice neither to comment, criticize John Dramani Mahama. Because for the past 8 years, Yananado EBD Omayiso. Sanko fo wina yanto wonu kasa. Sanko fo wina yanti de koso. Yanti umonum kasa ukuruma. And how can you tell me say Sanko fo we entimi ankasa na ene ye papa John Dramani Mahama ba na o se wona yesofo wona Nyankopon gosra wo so ugina wo so onim eprechi eboka shoko ebe criticize papa na you won't take it light. You won't take it lightly. We are going to deal with you by sitting here and blast you left and right. Even more who say no, he is untouchable. Inti ye can be and uhe adia Mahama ya utimu say urano he has really learned his lessons and can when shaka say when you be can come a bem mama Mahama who be mama nipa was so akofenam Ghana akofenam for 3 times 2012 2013 and 2025 year. Na still na unye hawa isi bumai hawa isi shenima enka medine ho yawo enka medine ho ya papa but you could see say yura President John Dramani Mahama was share a lot of lessons from the opposition or tonight. Any 2016, 2015, 2013, 14, any 12. The young Kuyi a Ghana for the Chabono. Emma 2016 or the area who a loose election basa poto. And I can boldly tell you, say you are doing the money Mahama has learned all those lessons, and he is what now clean as he is as clean as what crystal what clear, like a what a white cotton, like a what a white unused bandage. And he no run or she niema to his way ni chief of staff way ni energy way ni finance minister. I think Saka the education and the energy sectors way into the key ministerial appointment be our mama anyhow we see tackle on your man. You could see say really he is a changed person, and indeed he has changed to a very competent and a very laudable leader. It munjo rano na mo mutiti mu afi mu nim hweka owura ne didun saba masa unim hweka ko alutum mahama ben no didun saba oba ban mu da ben oba ban mu na otwenya mbae ochina Tuesday and then Monday ochina Tuesday and obenya na otwi. It is how did he bring doing so masa ye munja sa ade no. That kind of cheap things, you people must stop it. Unjai. The book and money says be and sin word, but because of cheap propaganda into wet or the don't so by a tickle man who for the big nakase, the car, IPPs, then the car, the diploma. Kufa just handed over a few days ago, and you're telling Mahama son no the doom saba. You are telling Mahama son no school for I'm a face omuni biane. Meanwhile, na kufa atena kuruma for 8 years. Untimi believe no. Eti bina yena na otum for eka. Excuse me, those things in the munjaka. Excuse me, you have every right to criticize John the Money Mahama, but it is not at this time. It is too early. Na no bibo han eka say obia obe judge Mahama at this early time. Now we hypocrite, and we are not being fair to the man. It's munja sadden. Now you're giving the time. Man, the time say the Kufado, your man, the time even 8 years. Obiankasa, even when the Kufado failed woefully. Obiankasa, it is here Mahama by what's on microphone. See when the young journalist, young press conference, man can't open. Masa, yet is handsome. I am Sebabaham, a bit defending Mahama because we know probably say this man is going to work, and he is our last hope in politics. He's our last hope in politics. So we won't allow any mere person to tarnish his image. And tarnishing image. We are going to defend and protect his integrity. Yaka papa no oyem funso aya bekan ade ya e de ne bai bekan ade. Ntino bra na ye kan Kufuor say one ka bi ko ade tum. Papa no yem funso aya e bekan. We are going to say it. Owura no ya ade anya ye bekan. And me, I can tell you, say me DC no, me MPP ni, me one, me Afofanto, me one. O mine ye dintia. O mine dia. Bible says, o mine dia, also be di. It is o mine way, FD, Nessa Ghana, Ichina, Ebijina, baby, no fun to prefer. Meet me money, so my home hand me. Why would I be say, the party which I'm Funuma, the party we see, and all those kind of. In some way, it is sad. So thank you very much. Mami Fauci. Make sure to subscribe. Now I like it. My dear, no, I share for free. Be here. Remember, me about for. If you United States of America, New York, Yankopo Shira Papa, Mammy, where you be so. If you UK, Yankopo Yemi, make a see. And you be a human getting Yankopo Shira Macau. I said it too. Bye bye.